Hello Gemini, welcome to your February reading. My name is Brett. Today is February 2nd, 2023. It's 5:36 in the p.m. East Coast time. I want to welcome you today. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And we'll explore everything that could be around you. First thing I'm going to pull, we're going to pull an oracle card for you. Get an overall of this reading. And then lay out a Celtic cross, and then we'll go clarify each position. And then there'll be one final card, which will be exciting. Stick around for that. Please like and subscribe too. I appreciate that. Working hard here for my Geminis. Send me some love back with a like, a subscribe, some comments, anything you got. If you want a free readings, I do free readings. You can reach out to me. There's a link in the description box. And I'm actually available this weekend. Got some spots available for free weekend, so reach out. Alright, let's what do we got for Gemini, please, for February, overall. Okay. I surge on the uprising wave of love. It's a nice overall to start with. It's the number 5 card of this deck. Let me read it to you. Alright. Greater forces of planetary movements affect us all. We experience day and nights through the interplay of the Earth, Sun, and Moon. This is a profound and obvious effect. The moments of the cosmos affect us all deeply, body and soul. Some movements are perhaps less obvious in form, but are just as great, if not more so, in effect upon our spiritual growth and life experiences. You're going through a cycle, or very soon will be, by which you will be moved by forces greater than your own personal will. This is a karmic period, a time during which the movements of the greater planetary bodies will have an impact upon the Earth and humanity. This is the way of things. Greater cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great, in oneness with the magnificent unfolding divine that is life itself. What we always have at our disposal is choice as how we respond to these affecting movements and cycles. The effects of this karmic cycle now unfolding in your life is to bring you into sweet surrender and awakening into greater love. What a delicious divine destiny. However, even if we sense at one level that a shift has a positive end in store for us, we can encounter resistance and fear born of the ego in response to the stirrings of spiritual uprisings. We may quake in our holy body and wonder if everything is getting out of control and to some disorder. We will be right in our sense of imminent chaos. This disorder, however, is the ego perspective because its range of vision is too small, too limited to comprehend the greater workings of the planetary systems that move life towards love. That is as it should be. The teacup is not made to hold the ocean, just actually a cup of tea. But if we begin to imagine that the cup of tea is preferable to the ocean, simply because it is more containable, how much we miss out on. And how terrifying when we actually throw into the sea and move by it. Its sheer power, its wild force, and its passionate dance with the Mother Moon might have us fearing that we most certainly will die. Yet the only things that is dying here and now in your grasp, your attempts at control. Why? Because your heart is more powerful than your fear, and it wants to live in total trust, surrendering of the unfoldment of life's genius. It wants to let it happen to you. What a wise intention that is. Now, there is nothing to fear. All is unfolding according to divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. No matter how dire circumstances may be, and despairing you may feel, there is still an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. This will happen. That is because the divine seeks wholeness of the one. That means anything and every part of existence, and that includes you and all aspects of your being and life, is claimed by the divine. Your return to divine is demanded, every part of you, every life circumstance. The divine keeps rigorous, flawless accounts. Therefore, it shall not left unaccountable for, not even that which seems to be outside divine attention and grace at this moment. You must remember that you are a living heart, the dweller at the center between heaven and earth, star and soil, light and dark. If you cannot summon the joy to rise up and meet the divine beloved, fear not. That cunning lover lies deep within the depths, waiting to gather you into sacred embrace as you descend in darkness. Either through flying or falling, you shall be caught and tangled up in the divine embrace, so fear not. Cast aside worry and concern, knowing that you are thoroughly itemized and the divine ledger, and not one moment of your struggle or suffering shall miss the hawk-like gaze of the ever-attentive and heavenly beloved. This oracle comes to you with a particular guidance. There is a fraction of conflict within you or your life right now, a sense perhaps of being pulled in more than one direction and confused of this. You are questioning which path to take, this way or that. What if you choose this path and it turns out the other would have been better? But how can you know now what choice, if any, is most needed in your life? So many questions, your mind is scurrying. There is no other words for it. Backwards and forward it goes, to and fro, trying to settle upon the truth. I love you too much to allow this to continue unchecked. Surrender it, give it up. The truth you seek is this: you shall be. You shall manifest your destiny just as the acorn grows into the oak tree. You cannot be other than what you are, and as you accept this, life responds. It breathes and relaxes around you so that your needs can come to you more easily. It finds you, drawn to the need in you that is natural and inviting, and not a cause for anxiety and distress. The needs lead to saintly. What is desired and what fulfills that desire is one. They are lovers that come to each other naturally, even through darkness and confusion, drawn to each other, following the natural course of the universe to become one. So do not fret or fear, as the beloved does not hold back from that which feels incomplete out of anxiety or distress. It is just the lover that will soon be joined by the beloved. You are recognizing the moment before this occurs. So fret not, and instead, let that inner love loose. Allow her to shake out your hair, pull on her most sensuous perfume, and laugh and dance barefoot in the fields of lush grass and fragrant flowers. Let her tempt her beloved to come closer, because she can be seen, she can be heard. Her movements send her scent through the air. She entices the yearning beloved to her, and soon enough they meet. And it becomes possible for yet again to become one. And then there will be wild peace and ecstatic contentment within you. If there is any part of you struggling to surrender the conflict between old and new, between what has been and what needs to be, between passion and duty, creativity and rationality, between this role or identity, the known this, even the conflicts, serves. Don't choose either one and believe it is the answer. Sometimes the sacrifice is not one or the other, but the idea that it can be one or the other. At another level, a level of divine resolution, there is beyond the apparent polarity and conflicts a third way, the rising up to where there is only one perfect taking place constantly. Open your heart, you'll find the bridge to understand and trust again that perfection there, where it has always been and will always be. Don't worry, all happening exactly as it should be. This oracle brings you particular guidance. There is a resolution and perfect coming together of elements in your life that might have seemed disparate or in conflict. Something you have been trying to integrate is so very nearly ready to click into place. Perform the sacred honoring ritual and stay with your process. The coherence, the integration, the balance and coming together you seek is on your horizon. approaching you swiftly now. Well, that is a wonderful message from my Geminis. Hope you heard all that. Feels really good. All right, Gemini, let's get started. All right, give me current situation from a Gemini, please. Okay. So we've got the Three of Wands in reverse. Some of us may not be looking in the right direction, just like the Oracle was saying, you know, back and forth, to and fro, like trying to understand where the next step is with this. You know, which way are we heading? How long is it going to take to get there? There's definitely some thoughts on your mind here, and you're feeling like you're not maybe making the progress that you need. So this is something's holding you back here. There could be obstacles that you see or are just right there in front of you right now. And there's also the unforeseen, which of course that becomes that third side here. All right, could be dealing with Aries here, fire energy, but it's really not. Doesn't seem to be. It seems a little stagnant right now. You might have to compromise in a situation, and you're maybe seeing some of that compromise. Ooh, that was weird the way the two came out. All right. So your challenge right now, the Knight of Cups. And we have the Ace of Wands. Something here is telling you to move in a certain direction here, and is trusting that this Knight is taking you to the right place. Like I said, a lot of this is making sure that you're being diplomatic here and showing tact. You also might need to have a mediator involved right now, and something here to negotiate. And this feels like it opens up a new energy with the Ace of Wands here. There's a creative spark here that it's going to set forth a transaction, things to come once this is figured out for y'all. This is seeing through the action. So that's your challenge, is seeing this action through, like I said, with high tact and skill. Yeah. Subconscious, please, for Gemini. Knight of Cups, could be dealing with water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Ace of Wands, more fire energy, taking action. Put it in the shuffle. Give me Gemini subconscious, please. Okay, so we got the Sun in reverse here. But it's in reverse here. It's the happy card of the deck, but something here is like taking the light away. It's like a cloud in your subconscious here. Something that's really keeping you from living. You may have unrealistic expectations in a situation, or you're just really kind of bored and wanting to move on. You may not be seeing some of the happiness that is in your relationship right now, because something here is blocking that. We'll get to that clarification as we go back through the cards. Could be dealing with Leo here too, in the subconscious, thinking about a Leo. Crowning energy for Gemini, please. Hey, we got the Wheel of Fortune here. These are very positive things for you right now. I can't wait to go through it and clarify that. So this is a level of success for you, and moving to the next rung. What's next to happen? A lot of this you might have to be navigating your way through with the Wheel of Fortune. This is they were talking about in your oracle here about a lot of stuff happening in the stars. Jupiter, which the Wheel of Fortune is talking about, just shifted into Aries in December. And then we have the planet Saturn moving into Pisces in early March. So these are big cycles in the energy right now. Unexpected events, and this is what it's saying. Making sure meeting everything with controlled level emotions here, and like I said, seeing things through. Could be dealing with Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo with this, because this is a fixed sign energy. Like I said, it feels like this ticking of good fortune for Gemini. Alright, recent past here, Princess of Cups in the reverse. Again, more water sign energy here. Something here in the past really left you feeling emotionally vulnerable and may have possibly wounded too. Something here, you're neglecting something from your past. Something here is being neglected with that Page of Cups. You've chosen to turn away from it here. Yeah, right now you may not be like listening to your true and intuitive sense right now in your recent past. Something here, you also could be taking something way more seriously than it actually is. Alright, we'll get more into that. Alright, crossing energy. 3 of Wands. Okay, we have 6 and 8 of Pentacles here in the reverse. So something you're working on here isn't getting the traction that you're hoping for. Put a lot of time and effort into this. You may have, there's something here with a bad reputation. Someone's got a bad rap. So dealing with mediocrity here. And some of you could be in a dead-end job. It's just not inspiring you anymore. Some of you could be choosing a whole new path here too in a certain situation. Whatever you're doing, you seem to be like working so hard here, but just not seeing the results of the efforts that you're putting in. And this is in the near future for you. So you got to overcome the obstacles in the situation. Okay, now let's get into your power. Gemini's power, please. Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups here, being emotionally sound right now. You could be with a partner who is really making you feel like you're experiencing love all over again or in a new way. It could be a double shot, or you got the love bug. Gemini could have the love bug for somebody. Somebody could have the love bug for you. Could be a water sign, of course. This is water, water. Definitely the card of Pisces with that much forces. So some of you need to be more vulnerable in a certain situation. And being emotional and showing emotional intelligence is important. Definitely got some good things in your existing relationships, like starting to get more of a deeper connection with those that are close to you. And some of you could be, people are watching you and saying, wow, I can see that, you know, drawn in love at this time. So we got in your environment here, it come out sideways. So I'm gonna read it kind of sideways in the fact here too, because you're three of Wands in the reverse here, and in your environment we got 2 Wands. Something here is telling you to, I've got to move in this direction because this is the only way I can really grow. Some of you are in the future here are going to start setting some more sound goals here too. Really feel that. Some of you may be moving in right now or trying to move in. It's like we could be planning for the future as a couple if you're with a partner right now. If you're looking, get ready for possibilities here of somebody coming into your life that could bring out that passion. If you've been neglecting your inner child here with the Princess Cup, this person could help bring that out in you. And so you're going to start to see the future here as the month goes on and the wheels are turning and things, like I said, this may not be seen at this point. You may not be seeing things. Yeah, don't be impatient and hasty right now. Like I said, you got to rationally take each step as it comes. Alright, hopes and fears, please, for my Geminis. Alright, so we've got Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be dealing with Taurus. You could be dealing with something here that's just got an unfair dynamic against you or for you, or there's some type of thing here that's someone could be abusing generosity, yours or theirs. Like I said, take this as it resonates. Be careful of giving too much right now, or you could be scared of giving too much. Yeah, some of them may be, I keep hearing these gifts with strings attached. So, like I said, right now, be careful. If there's a control issue, not trying to control the situation here is important. Looking for something more equal give and take. So if you're over-giving in a situation, how can you make things more equitable? And I think that's a lot of this challenge that you're dealing with here is starting to get more emotionally grasped here, so the ideas can come and the inspirations can start to break these cycles for you. Alright, give me hopes. I'm going to need a final card here. Best overall outcome for February. What we got for Gemini? Give me a good one. Got the Wheel of Fortune on top and the accounting energy. We've got the Fool here. It's in reverse because this journey hasn't started yet. We're in the beginning phases of figuring out where all this is going to go. And the month just started. The Fool deals with Aquarius, and we are full on into Aquarius season. So I really feel like there's this possibility of this new start once Aquarius season ends, and I believe that's around February 16th for a lot of you. Like I said, if there's change you're fearing, don't be fearing the change. You kind of got to let go of the fears here and let these things play out. Some of your past may be challenging some of you here in the near future, something coming back from the past. A lot of this too, I need to let go of the expectations, let go of the control. And this is what the overall energy was given. Excuse me. Alright, let's go back there for clarification here. Why we have this Three of Wands in reverse for my Gemini. Why am I kind of frustrating current situation? It feels like, like I said, waiting for the right time. I've been thinking about this for a little bit, what decisions need to be made here, Gemini. Eight of Swords is your card. Something's standing in your way. You could be standing in your own way. It's almost like just like the card was saying, I'm paralyzed in my choices. Alright, so we do have a Queen of Pentacles here. Someone who's supporting Geminis here, who's very grounding and supporting, showing you love coming in here. Some of you could be planning for a family. We have this adventure could be starting. And we also did talk about, like I said, right now you could be attracting a partner who's very nurturing. And something here says give something a break too. I hear the takes, so give it a break. Yeah, give it some justice. Wait for things to get more balanced. Justice is a great card. Could be dealing with Libra too. Major Arcana here. If you're dealing with stuff with court or the law, it could be happening this month. You know, show it's being truthful in a situation. Being accountable is important. It said, really feels like the dynamic things can be settled here. If you've had some disputes recently with your partner, this is my favorite card for makeup sex. And a lot of this too is being able to hear both sides of the story. It's not always your side or their side. So hearing both sides of the story so that the right actions can be happening and coming out. Alright, let's get to this challenge with the Knight of Cups. Like I said, possibly a supporting partner here with this. Could be a Pisces. Knights come in. It says something here is you're getting noticed about. Could be doing something that's getting you noticed. And this notice could be drawing in something here for you that will be that spark that you'll start. That'll be that aha moment for you. Yeah, this is a possible proposal coming. You can see this Knight making a proposal. Someone here wants to sweep you off your feet. And there's a new start. There's a passionate start there. Like I said, that could be a new moving in together, setting up. So this is an ideal person. So it could be a fire sign or a water sign. Alright, so in your subconscious we have the Sun in reverse. What's keeping you from happy? What's keeping the happiness from not coming in for Gemini right now? Everything seems good on the outside, of something here is blocking your happiness. Maybe you're not seeing the changes of certain things because you haven't been looking at them objectively here. You may have some pessimism inside, oh, this is never going to work, or this is never going to pan out. Something here says I need to take a second look at something. What we got? I got the Page of Pentacles here. Taking a look at something for a second time here, you may find that there's something more there than you realized to begin with. Page of Pentacles is realizing that we're doing the work. Somebody here is doing the work. Steady Eddie. Instead, if you're in a new relationship, this could be blooming for you. Very loyal, faithful partner here, wants to bring and match your energy. Dealing with something here that is very stable and trustworthy. Yeah, truthful. Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, King of Swords. Also kind of looks at the Emperor here, but this is seeing the truth in the situation for what it is. This page could be blocking some of the happiness here, but there could be some offers again coming in with the Page of Pentacles. She's got something here. We got the King of Swords, definitely looking at that pentacle. Yeah, right now is really, it's time to take some charge in your life. I said focus on the things that you can control. You know, if you need to stand up for yourself and your boundaries. A lot of this, though, is controlling your emotions. There may be a situation here that, yeah, you're happy about things, but you have a decision to make. Yeah, we're tired of carrying those burdens. 10 of Wands here. This cycle's ready to break. And so there's a truth here. There's some offerings. And there is, like I said, the cycle buster, which is important because you got Ace of Wands here in the challenge. So ending this cycle, putting down the burdens for a minute, maybe putting a lot of pressure on a situation here, or taking on way too many responsibilities. If stress in your life also creates issues in your relationship. So hearing that down, that might be some of the things that are blocking the happiness in your subconscious here, is work-life management here, some of the controlling emotions. You could be standing in your own way with that energy with the Sun in reverse, not seeing the true happiness in the situation. Alright, give me this Wheel of Fortune for my Geminis. Positive changes, unforeseen changes. What do we got? We've got, there's a Queen again, Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, with your family, this is very important with this Queen because she does nurture everybody, making sure that you're taking care. Make sure you take care of yourself before you take care of others. Yeah, some of you are maybe got something planned on your mind, like expanding your family. Making sure that that people come in bringing the same qualities into your relationships that you're looking to have. Some of this too, I need to take a break. Queen of Pentacles is all about taking a break. Not so much focused on the external as much as her own self. So take care of yourself, my queen, Geminis, male or female. Take it as it resonates. Well, this is really nice too. So 3 of Cups. You know, I feel this energy like once we can all see eye to eye. And some of you may be, like I said, we coming to an agreement here. There could be some a circle of friends that you're getting together with. You could be developing some feelings for somebody throughout this whole cycle, or seeing a new side of somebody. 3 of Cups, though, is all about reaping the rewards of all the hard works. And these are the spiritual stuff, gifts from the divine. Friendships leading to romance, all that good stuff. King of Wands, huh? There's definitely this energy of this king is very passionate. This could be the person that you're thinking about right now. You may need to take the lead in your love life. You're really thinking about what kind of mark can I leave on the world in this situation. Like I said, be aware of any clashing egos. But I don't see anything clashing here. It just feels like very harmonious. You know, you're very stable and focused on authority and being successful. Things are changing. That's the crowning energy with all of those cards right there. These are nice, very positive things that are, like I said, this is in the crowning energy, so to be seen here in the future. We've got a powerful full moon in Pisces. I think it's in Pisces here on February 5th. Planetary changes. A lot of things happen with full moons. Stuff that becomes unpredictable. Alright, so Princess of Cups in the reverse here in the recent past. It says, so somebody is taking something too seriously. It said, got high hopes on something that's just not panning out. We got 3s coming out here. 3 cards came out. 3 of Pentacles here. This may be something you've been working on for a while. And you put a lot of effort into seeing this through. New doors are opening, whether you realize it or not. The other cards that fell out here, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a good card to have in the reverse. You've had a lot of stuff coming at you in this recent past, but you've been ready to meet everything. You're overcoming the adversity. It's been a lot of work to get here. It's one of those things. Also, too, being able to give without expecting back is an important thing to remember here. If you're giving and always expecting back or more, something more in return here, this can cause an imbalance, or people are doing that to you. We've got the Devil card in the reverse, which is great because this is more of a healing card and getting more level with our mind and our heart, like starting to really understand getting freedom from the past. And a lot of this was trying to reclaim control, and yeah, you figured out I'm not going to let my thoughts trap me here. Some of this card is really asking, are you really over it, whatever that is in the recent past? Are you ready to move on from this? Are you really over it? Is there hope? Can you see the hope? There's hope coming. You're going to feel like you're more in control of things from your past here as things move forward this month. Okay, so we got near future here, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Dealing with Virgo, could be dealing with Virgo Earth energy. Some of you are really working hard, but just seem like you're not getting anywhere, or people aren't putting in enough effort. Here in the coming up, though, the efforts that you're putting in is going to be giving you this Ace of Cups, this new emotional spark here. And this is important so you can get out of your head and get into your heart here. New emotional sides coming in for you. Something here is going to spark your creativity. This card is my divine gifts coming in, so be aware of that. There could be new opportunities in love. There could be baby on the way, so starting a new family. It's like I'm turning over a new leaf. We've been putting in a lot of works. So when I like this energy, we got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse here, but it's just the realization. This is where the balancing comes in. What was down is up, what was dark is light. This is where things change this month, and it's showing us to keep putting in this work. That's important. Ooh. We got the Tower in reverse. This is going to help you avoid something here that could be very taxing and heavy. When this change happens, it's really going to help clarify the decisions that need to be made here. It's a Gemini Lovers card, right? Lovers is always about important choices. You know, what important choices do you need to make in this near future? Are you scared of these choices? Could be dealing with Libra too, but some of it is saying I just need to have a timeout. I need to take a break. I need to go to that place that makes me happy. You may need to withdraw a little bit, so you can hear what you need to hear and see where you're really, what's the direction that you're going, what's the direction, what is the universe asking me for, what direction to take. You got to listen to your intuitions here. All right. In your power, we got Queen of Cups, water sign energy, water. Something here, just got to be confident about taking the actions. Just, it's okay to be showing signs of vulnerability, because that is power in itself. This, right now, you're allowing yourself to start getting deeper into connections too. Could also have a love bug here, somebody looking at you. People are inspired by you showing some emotional control. We got Justice in the reverse. Really feel this is where you got your head and your mind trying to balance that out. Like what direction should I take this? I know you guys are maybe something's being very stubborn. It feels like there's a stubbornness here of not wanting to change. Yeah, there's that Knight of Cups. This one's in the reverse. So your challenge here is getting that Knight right, whatever that Knight of Cups is to you. And so there's something here like somebody's hiding the truth or hiding some type of a truth, or something, or you're just being very critical of yourself. Things may not be as they appear. 10 of Cups. Yeah, some of you may need to avoid some contact here so that it doesn't stir up the family. Like I feel like this knight needs to hide something. Maybe it's their emotional side here. Hold something back so that they can maintain some peace, happiness, and harmony here, making everybody happy. This is so. I like this with the Queen of Cups and the 10 of Cups because this is work. This is you finding happiness. Like people could be coming home. It's like I'm taking the next step in my relationship, finding long-term stability. You've been looking for that. This is here. And this is a new start too. You had Ace of Cups earlier here in your recent, or in your near future. New emotional awakenings here. So right now we have Two of Wands in your, okay, Two of Wands. This one came out sideways again, so Two of Wands, dealing with Aries. Something says I need to take action. I can't wait for this. Somebody's looking, you're looking at something, like over-analyzing it. Something says right now, play it safe and avoid risk. Control yourself. There may be something here that may have failed in the past. A lot of this says I need to leave my comfort zone so that, like I said, this Aquarius season comes up here, the star, and healing, getting over some things here, making a wish for seeing a better future. I love the star because it does lead us in a direction. The hope is coming, and it's about being optimistic about the future. We got the moon in reverse here. Could be dealing with Pisces, but there's a lot of water energy. You got Aquarius, air sign, and the moon. There's ready. You guys are ready for a new awakening here. Like the fog is lifting. The healing that you've done is starting to reveal some of the truth here. You know, it's about choosing the right path. Your fears will be overcome. You guys got this. Give me a little more. Got the wish card. Fears overcoming. There's that page again. Like I said, that's good news coming in. That's money coming in. These are more opportunities here, and it's also about understanding. These are my goals. This is where I'm going. And staying consistent is steady Eddie. Being focused on, like I said, you may be in the early stages of things. It's saying don't rush this. Things are very stable. Like I said, new relationships have potential. A lot of this is saying focus on your own personal things, what's important to you. So the page brings good news. There could be some good news coming in. Right now you may have gotten some good news too recently. Five of Pentacles in the reverse for hopes and the fears. Some of you are recovering from a loss of some kind right now. And you may realize that it's uncovered a new path for some of you, because once you've come out of the struggle, that real struggle, here's where you start to find that new path and where you can overcome adversity. So this is like, so you could be welcoming somebody back into your life, or something to that effect. Be confident again, but also vulnerable. Some of you may need to open yourself to others, or someone may be opening themselves to you. What we got? Could be an Aquarius. That star coming out again, but you guys better make a wish. Make the wish card. So the healing begins. Page of Swords. In the reverse. I always don't like pages like this. This is heavy kind of stuff. Some of it could be getting in over your head. There could be some gossip here. Making sure you're planning and staying focused. Don't be taking impulsive action right now. Things you say to others may not stay where they need to be. May not be kept private, so be careful what you say. Gemini. You got happiness here coming. Like I said, the page. Good things coming in for your family life. This is all about the wish fulfillment and the things that make our lives happy and more balanced. I said, what are the next step in the relationship? You guys taking the next step in the relationship. Very long-lasting opportunities here. All right, last card here. Hopes and fears. We got the Fool. Fearing change, trying to control things, not knowing where this new path that may lead, or that path hasn't shown itself yet here. So if your past is challenging you or needing to walk away from the past, something's being challenged. Four of Swords. Could be another air sign here. Libra. Somebody needs a timeout or taking a timeout. Take a break for a minute, let things settle down. You may need a minute alone to really figure out what your priorities are here in this near future so you can get off on the right foot so this Fool can go in the right direction. It's about rejuvenating too. You guys had the Queen of Pentacles come out a lot, and she was more about taking self-care and taking a break. Reflect on what's going on in your current situations. What else we got? There again, we got the Wheel of Fortune. This could, like I said, your decisions right now to take this time out so you can really focus really is going to change the fate and where things are going. Like I said, if you're coming through a downtime, this is where things start to get better. And it feels like you have the choices to help make these get better. Focus on what you control during the transition. Could be needing some changes in your relationship or something from the external outside that's affecting your relationships here. Yeah, something here too with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, refusing not to let something end, not letting it cycle, and it's going to keep all this from moving forward. We're ready to start this new cycle of life, but something here is very much blocking that from this future coming, right? Yeah, Two of Wands in your final outcome here, wanting to look forward, but in your environment you just can't seem to see which way it is going. This may be frustrating to a point, but some of you need to take some risk here. Maybe wanting to move in with your partner or something here. It's like I'm taking something bold, stepping outside your comfort zone. These are steps in the right direction, though. You guys are heading in the right direction. Some of you could be going on a trip, planning for a trip. Could be some really life-altering decisions right now, but it's about getting ready for excitement. So could be dealing with Aries. All right, give me a last card for my Geminis, please. All right, so your final message here is put on your favorite song and dance your ass off, Gemini. Enjoy your February. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you about mid-month for your next reading. Bye for now, Geminis. Thank you.